Hello there! Welcome back to Corpse Factory, where we found something interesting. Come to think of it, didn't I snap another few of his fingers in half of that time? I confronted him outside his apartment. I'm sure I did. Crushed the bones with my own fist. But this corpse's hand didn't show any sign of that either. Normal to the touch, not visible bruising. It's on a whim. I pull my phone and open noise. I navigate to Junpei Matsumoto's profile. Load a few profile images, wipe through them one by one. Put my phone right next to Junpei's head and compared the similarities between Junpei's photo and his dead body. Everything becomes clear immediately. Certain elements of Junpei's features don't match. Hair, his nose, his border in photos, his lips are thinner, more gaunt. But the corpse in front of me is not Junpei Matsumoto. It's a copy. A clone. Junpei Matsumoto's death was faked for our entertainment. Body lying on the ground in front of me, in front of the herald, was planted there before we arrived. Planted to convince us that they had met his maker. Clever. The herald did not kill Junpei. Herald simply used one of Corpse Girl's tricks to produce a carbon copy body. All in order to fool myself and Narika. As this revelation settles on my mind to another conclusion. Morgue being robbed was no coincidence. I can almost guarantee that the cadaver used to replace Junpei's death was stolen from this very place. A weapon of deception, stolen and turned against us. Ella shut. And the morgue was targeted before Nariko even requested Junpei's death. Almost as if the Human Removal Service predicted Nariko's movements in advance. Of course. All in a mind game, isn't it? Is that even possible? All I know for sure is that Dog is still out there, still sulking around, working for his master. This is starting to get intriguing. Perfect.
Okay, I think I'm up to date. I guess it was a good thing you decided to prod and poke Junpei's corpse, as you put it.
Guess so.
I thought you were just being your usual morbid self, taking corpses for your own use, whatever that may be.
Well, it could be anything, to be honest.
Don't know what to tell you.
Well, I'm glad you acted, faking Junpei's death. What's their end goal? What did they really accomplish by pulling such a stunt?
there is a million possible answers to the question. Can't know the real truth. Not yet.
Obvious answer would be that they wanted to deceive us. Make us think we have the upper hand.
I came to the same conclusion. They think they've fooled us. But we know better. Can we use that to our advantage?
Don't know.
Sometimes you're helpful, and other times you're just...
What?
Never mind.
Okay.
It irritates her when I withhold my thoughts. Times I act like this just to elicate a reaction from her. She's cute when she's pissed off.
I don't know what we should do next. We're kind of at a dead end, right?
Kind of.
Corpse Girl's website has gone silent. No one is requesting deaths anymore. But if I'm to believe the news, there are still dozens of people being killed all around the city. Which means the human removal service is still as active as ever.
Don't beat yourself up. Don't have any cadavers at the morgue anyway. Can't exactly fulfill any requests.
True.
She sighs and rubs her eye. Despite her tired, exhausted appearance, she's dealing with recent events rather well. For Noriko, at any rate.
Can you let me know when the morgue starts filling up again?
Sure. Hang on. There is one body there. Fake Junpei.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not much use, though, I suppose.
No, not really. Keep me updated.
Okay.
rubs her eyes again and tries to hold back a yawn.
You look wrecked.
Sorry. Things are tough right now.
It'll get better. You'll cause some deaths soon enough.
Yeah, we just need to wait for that. My words have the strange effect of actually cheering her up slightly. I know we're not exactly the most normal people. The things we do, the chaos, the ceases we owed ourselves to, they are wrong. There's no way to put it. I know this. Plus that Noriko knows this as well. They're morbid, sick, disgusting. Noriko's slaughters innocent people in the name of Corpse Girl. Her fabricated idol. Or alter ego. Or rather, else she. As for me, I got as much blood on my hands as Noriko does. She likes to believe she's innocent, but the truth is that she's just as guilty as any killer. That's happened. I don't see myself the same way. I know for a fact that things I've done are enough to put me behind bars for the rest of my life. I don't try to convince myself that I'm something. I'm not. I'm a criminal. It's simple. But Noriko is a kindred spirit, connected on the same level that I didn't expect the average person to understand. There. We're bonded by the things we've done, death we've witnessed. Looking at her now, this tired girl, worn thin by stress. I can't help but remember He reminded of Shizuku. Messed up with Shizuku. Didn't take the time we had together seriously. I took it all for granted. I won't make the same mistake with Noriko. I'll make her mine. I'll prove my love. Her every day. Here. Perhaps that will convince her to not discard me. I've run out of youth.
Want something to eat?
Glances at me and opens her mouth. Oh, wait. Eats her words before speaking.
Thanks, but you know me.
I know.
Of course I know. There's so much about her. Doesn't eat unless she's absolutely has to in order to live for another day.
Something light? A salad? I want to share a meal with you.
I can't.
Okay, I understand.
I do. I get it. When you're not hungry, you're not hungry. It's Noriko. Her convictions are what I admire most about her. What would I say of her character if I couldn't break her convictions? A simple invitation.
We should get married.
Huh?
A few days ago, you said you'd be mine.
I told you something like that, yeah. But that had a condition. You had to kill Junpei.
He's right. I didn't manage to kill him. Not yet. That mean I don't deserve her?
Maybe there's something else I could do? Let me prove that I'm a man you can love.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
I'll take that. It's better than outright no.
Maybe you should get going for now. I need to sleep.
Okay.
I leave her be. You should get some sleep myself.
Later.
Bye, Kojiro.
Something about the way she says my name chilled my spine. It's not a pleasant sensation. Not a feeling of election or excitement. Like, that's our relation. Yeah, relation. It's unforgivable disconnection. I shrug it off and leave the factory. Okay. I have an uncanny, vivid recollection of dragging Shizuko's corpse through the street on the night she was killed. She had witnessed a collision. I watched speechless as the vessel who ran her down drove away. A coward. It took me a while to gather my strength to collect her crumpled body from the asphalt. By then, it was around 7 o'clock. The sun had set, but silver of lights peeked over the horizon, and tinting the sky with the orange hue. Oh. Something happened in the background. People kept screaming at me. Wasn't doing anything wrong. Trying to smear Shizuku's blood on the sidewalk. Just wanted to take her home. She was hurt, dead. No pain leaving her middle of the road. Didn't commit to coming in my suit. All dressed up for her. Didn't comment on the ring. Even I slapped slipped it in her hand, on her hand. Tough finger. He didn't say a word about the size. Diamond. Made a unique sound as we walked. It rings in my ears, and then, only when I catch myself in a quiet moment. I don't know what I was. I didn't know what it was at the time. It was particular, punctual, and silent in my heavy footsteps. Turns out, the sound was caused by the fabric, dress, stretching and ripping against the coarse texture of the sidewalk. Made that sound for the entire journey home. Footsteps, thud, thud. Musico's shark, shark. People screaming, and all that. The catastrophe of irritated noise assaulted us during the entire expedition. Silence didn't rear its head until we arrived at our destination. It wasn't easy getting stairs at my apartment. I'd carry her on my arms all the time. Always effortless. In the final accent, Izuku's weight exceeded the limit of my muscle. No choice but to drag her up slowly. We'll stop at a time. It wasn't my fault. I'd cracked against every step. We made it once we were inside. I only had the opportunity to examine the damage. The limbs were flattened. The chest had caved in. Ribs crushed. Ground into a fine dust. Remarkably, her beautiful face remained unmarried. She looked at peace, despite having died a pure agony not long before. That was the last time I kissed her. And my lips on hers, found comfort in this warmth remained. Then I closed her eyes. The memory of that event is clear. Thinking about it, feels like I'm reliving it again. First time. Pain hasn't dulled. But I'm glad I didn't leave in that apartment anymore. And those every day would only serve to remind of the dragged physical. I was dragging physical behind me. Got myself free from those chains that tackled me. I never just memory. I think they'll haunt me end of my days. And from here, I think it's the best time to end the episode here. So you guys have a great time and a great day too. Well, I question what the heck we're gonna do. So I'll see you guys next time.